Haters, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Les doy la bienvenida nuevamente aquí a Conversaciones desde el Inframundo. En esta ocasión tenemos los manteles largos porque tenemos a dos leyendas de la escena del doom y del metal en general. Tenemos a Cali y a Ron, quienes nos acompañan para hablar sobre su más reciente trabajo con la banda, la banda de recién formación Legions of Doom, que sacó su álbum debut The School Free este mes. Y pues aquí los tenemos para hablar un poquito del disco. Howdy, Ron. How are you doing? Thanks for being here in Conversations from the Underworld.
Good to be
Hey,
here. Thanks for having us.
yeah, thank you for having us, man.
No, it's my pleasure. It's such a delight to be in the presence of such legends as you, because man, I'm a doom metal fan, and I breathe doom. So it's for me, it's such a pleasure to talk to you and to discuss a little bit about your recent album, your debut album with Legends of Doom. So please help me understand firstly this thing. Did you use the creation and obviously playing these songs as a kind of, I don't know if call it therapy, or maybe just uh, a tool for moving on after the tragic passing of Eric?
A little bit of everything. For me, it was a healing process. But to me, I had unfinished business. I needed to finish this record. We put Lothar, the guitar player, and I wrote all the music,
Yeah.
and we didn't want to throw it away. And it would have been kind of because we wrote them with Eric Wagner, and he arranged it so his lyrics would fit, even though we never were able to do any of the songs with him. So we really wanted to finish this so we could move on. And I'm lucky to have Karl, who from COC on the Blind Records, one of my favorite records of all time. Scott Reagers, singer from St. Vitus. I love the early Vitus. And to have them two guys, good friends of mine, help me finish this record and take Eric's lyrics and make it their own and make this album breathe life so everybody can hear it. So this is the beginning of beautiful friendship with all of us. We hope to do a few more records. This is a good thing for all of us. It's a new beginning. It's an end for me of one chapter and a new beginning of another chapter. So it's fucking awesome.
Definitely. What
I
about
can
you?
say that.
I just feel like I'm just honored to be included. My brother Ron reached out to me. I was absolutely very emotionally affected by it. I couldn't believe that, first off, I was a huge fan of Eric's, and, I'd been invited to sing on stage with him back in the Trouble days, hung out. We were at crossing paths all the time. And just to have Ron reach out, I was blown away, and I take it very seriously, considering I'm standing in the shadow of a giant, so it was just it's been a beautiful experience. And the crowd, when I first did the skull stuff, reacted. The friends and family in the first memorial show were just moved and happy, and embraced me rather than reject me. So we felt like it just felt natural to keep going and keep remembering Eric. And then it has kind of evolved into this, with this incredible legacy that they're able to realize.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I mean, because those feelings that you're describing and those ideas uh, are there for all to see and to hear, because the dynamics of all the record are just amazing. I mean, you can find a different type of feelings depending on the part of each song. I mean, I was blown away by all the intensity that I found in the riffs. Of course, in the singing is, man, mind blowing. All of the feeling that you can hear in each word of every phrase, it's just amazing. And the work on the strings, on the guitars, and on the bass. I mean, everything just clicks and everything sounds like it's 100% intentional. Nothing just came out of nowhere, and the way that you put all of those elements together, it makes me think. It made me feel like this record has been on the making like for a decade, because it sounds so mature, so well put together. And when such personalities and such great artists as yourself just are part of this project, it's so easy to listen and to get to love these kind of tunes. So for that, congratulations. You made a hell of an album.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
Thank you. That is high praise. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. My next question to you is this one. Well, the doom scene nowadays is kind of having a revival. I don't know if you have noticed, but here in Mexico, in Latin America, we never had a boom for that kind of metal, of rock. So it's kind of strange to see these days. Actually, last weekend we had the Doom City Fest, a festival focused.
I hate God. All my buddies played Weed Eater.
Yeah, Beelzebong. I mean, yeah,
Beelzebong. We just played a couple shows with them. Beelzebong.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun. They're good band.
yeah, exactly. So this was the second edition because of the pandemic. It had to stop, but
Right.
definitely the work that you have been doing for lots of years with your previous bands, now with Legions of Doom, has to do everything to do with the revival of such a beautiful genre. So what are your feelings when you realize that because of the work that you have been doing for such a long time, for several years, now this subgenre, so underrated, is kind of having his place at last?
Yeah.
Everything comes around. It's like a big circle. It's something like that. And like I said, we always just played heavy rock, like Black Sabbath. That's just, and it was, we played it before it was called Doom. So then they called it, oh, you guys are playing Doom. We're like, oh, cool, man. Whatever. We're going to play heavy rock. And we kept playing the same thing. And we kept, what comes here. If you got from your soul, from here. And that's where all of our music, everything comes from. And we continue to do that till this day. And I think if you're doing something the right way and the right feeling, not for the wrong reasons. I mean, we're about, getting drunk, getting laid. That's why we play music.
Yeah.
That's why we got
That's
into
the spirit.
this.
That's the spirit. Yeah.
So
I've heard of these things.
So we're happy about it, and we're rock and rollers, and we like to play. I love metal, and it's and we just stuck to what we did. And I think a lot of the bands now are starting to write more creatively, like better songs and lyrics that mean something. And we're actually singing. You can hear what's going on, and I think they're taking it more seriously to music. They're getting older. Like, I Hate God is just like a polished, great heavy rock band now, It's I remember from the old days, man, they were a scary band.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely they still are. Kind of.
Oh, look at that. You got a critter above your right shoulder.
Yeah, it's called Ozzy.
Ozzy, awesome.
What's up, Ozzy?
Ozzy.
Wow. Is that a raccoon? No, what is that?
No, it's a cat.
Dude.
Oh, I couldn't even see. It's because this meeting's being recorded. Thing is blocking it. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
No, but we're happy to, like, all these bands that we influence, and we're friends with all of them, so it all kind of, they helped us and we helped them. It's all it's a good community. The doom metal community is really tight. It's like we all know each other, and we're all friends. We all go out of the way to help each other.
Oh, yeah.
Really a really good feeling community.
Yeah. Definitely we are kind of a tight community, because maybe because we are too few.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
To be fighting among each other, so to have jealousy of that kind of feelings. And actually, here in Mexico, the ties are very, very strong. And I think we are kind of copying that in a good way, obviously from the US scene, maybe the UK scene, because those are the strongest scene, they always have been the strongest scene in the world.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree.
Yeah. This guy is kind of crazy.
They all are. They all are.
Oh, yeah, they all are.
Yeah, but I love her.
Oh, I hear you. My dog is going crazy down here. But she wants to know what's going on. She's the boss. So
And my cat will hear Carl's voice, and she'll be showing up soon. So I'll show you her.
she's my girlfriend when I'm in Chicago. Well,
Okay.
always. Yeah.
Great, guys.
So we hope to come down to Mexico City. I've heard so much about it, and like just the history of that city. I saw like the show where it showed like in the old days, like how it was all like on islands and water. It was almost like Atlantis, like before when the Spaniards came to try to steal the gold, and they all fell in the canals and they drowned. It was beautiful, you know.
Yeah. Actually, we still have a few pieces of land with that characteristic that is called Xochimilco. That is called, some people call it the Mexican Venetia.
Right, exactly.
Oh, yeah, nice,
You got the one island with all the dolls on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I want to go there.
Please come to Mexico, and I personally will take you there.
We will.
Wow.
It's a date.
That'd be great.
Man, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Great, guys. I got another question for you regarding the album. Obviously, the birth of this idea for this new band came from a very dark place. Oh, that's
Sticky!
a big cat.
Yeah, it's my girl.
Wow.
Carl, say hello to Carl. Say hello to Mario.
Stinky. Hey, Stinky. Hey.
Stinky B.
What
Stinky B.
a beauty.
She is.
Oh my
I
God.
wish my cat was that big and that puffy.
Okay, let's start that again.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Don't worry. This is making great content. But I was asking, obviously, this album, it started and it comes from a very dark place. But
yes,
when you put enough attention, you can grasp all the light that is coming from the lyrics, from the melodies. The energy around this album is just uncontainable. So please, both of you, tell me, from where did you gather all that positive energy in order to be able to reflect an optimist message in this record?
Wow. Yeah. I tell you what, I don't mean to jump in, but
please do.
No, the lyrics felt, as you said, for me, the lyrics have this foreshadowing, and they're obviously written when he was standing above ground and here with us. But there is a very kind of almost surreal projection in the words of where he's like as if he knew that his moment was coming. And I know that sounds all weirdo and crazy, but in that, I feel like his words make him live forever, and there's this positivity that comes out of it, and Eric becomes eternal through the words, and they're really deep, amazing words. So for me, I was able to find, like that great positivity in that, just in the actual writing, and that, and so, you got to carry on. That's the message, that's coming through.
I mean, man, your interpretation of all good things. Well, I mean, when I saw the video and I saw the footage of the people gathered in that room just listening to the song, it felt right. It felt good. I could feel the energy in that room through the screen, and I felt part of it. I feel like,
oh yeah, man,
I'm there. I'm of that group, and I share all the sadness, the joy, the mixed feelings that all the people in that room are experiencing.
Right.
That's the idea. Yeah. We all are in this together. I mean, it's just it's easy, just peace and love, and everything will be fine, you know. I'm not very religious, you know, Satan, Jesus, whoever helps you out, it's wonderful, but I'm more spiritual, and I'm just saying it's like let live, you know, and
Yeah.
peace, and we could all get along, and it's you know, but hope is what brings us all together and gets us through everything. We all got, you know, families who sick and die, or friends, and you know, it's there's so
Yeah.
much pain and stuff and suffering in the world. It's just like we need a little hope, and music has been around as long as people been around, and
Yeah.
that was something that takes away from this, like you say you work a real shitty job all week, just Friday night you just want to listen to music and get your mind off it, you know. And we hope we're giving people an outlet, you know.
Yeah.
It,
Yeah. Absolutely.
it was an outlet for us, and we're hoping it's an outlet for them too. We want to all rock out and have a good time together, you know. We're
Oh
all
yeah.
in the world together, and we could all go in the same direction together, you know.
And this is the best community of fans, man. This scene, the community, the you know, camaraderie, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, the friendship, everything, you know, all of the above. Very inclusive, and people have each other's back. I always feel like that when I'm a part of this. So best fans out there too. Absolute best fans.
Yeah, you can bet your house on it because I have seen all the reviews and the response from all the people who listens to the album. They are totally behind the project, and all of them are speaking great things about the album. And just to wrap up, I will ask the last question that I got for you. It's more of a little off topic of the metal theme. So here's my question. Well, first of all, have you ever been in Mexico anytime? I mean,
Yes,
I've been, go ahead, go ahead,
no,
Carl.
no, sorry, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I played in Mexico City with COC in 1990.
oh, a while
Yeah, we
ago.
Mexico City a while ago, 1990. And I could tell you, I could wear you guys out with a long story of a funny interaction with a very, very famous pop star in the airport, but
Oh
that's for
yeah.
another time. Oh yeah, yeah. Who got us on the guest list for his concert, and then we partied with him too before. Then we played two shows the next nights, but yeah.
Pop stars party really hard.
Oh yeah. It was yeah. Brian Adams from Canada, that famous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was nuts. Anyways, but I'll let Rod tell his story. That was my most memorable trip there. Yeah.
I just say I was in Juarez and Tijuana, but that's as much as I could say. I don't want to go into what happened.
Oh yeah.
I was never
Don't
really
worry, I'm not making any money of these videos. It's just
Yeah.
love for the art.
just goof around in the border towns, but no, I never Mexican proper, man.
Talk about hope and despair. If you're going to the border towns.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
man. Oh,
Tijuana, woo boy.
Yeah.
Well, and my question is kind of oriented to this thing. Well, here in Mexico City, we have like this kind of new venue for bands that are kind of rising from nothing, national and international. I mean, bands like Mantar, like Amenra have played there in Mexico City. And do you have in your hometowns a place where you can, well, when you can say that that place is functioning like a kind of a platform for new bands? I mean, do you have in your hometowns that kind of place? I mean, a bar, a forum, a theater, I don't know, where you are totally certain that you can go there any Friday night and you will see a great show for a great new band?
Go ahead.
Yeah. No. Go ahead, please, Ron. You go first.
Chicago, we have so many venues. It's insane. There's stuff every weekend, probably almost every day. I mean, you can go out and see bands and new bands. I've experienced a few ones. I mean, like Early Moods, when I saw them, it was just like, oh my God, they are like the cool new hot doom band. They're amazing. They're out of LA. But my buddy owns a bar, a rock bar, and they played there and it was amazing. But yeah, I mean, every time I go there, it's like some new band's playing that I've never seen before. So yeah, so there's still it's in Chicago, it's happening, which is really good. But I don't know about Raleigh. What about you, Nick?
Oh, no. Raleigh and Durham and Chapel Hill have really, really strong scenes. That we have a lot of nationals coming through, and lots of heavy music coming through as well. And not far from us too, Greensboro, Winston-Salem, Charlotte, Asheville, Wilmington. But in our immediate area, totally. But there's definitely some new places that are supporting much younger bands that are making a go of it, and not just in the doom scene, but also my friends in the punk scene and just the regular metal scene and thrash scene, and it all kind of crosses over, anyways. I go to see all that stuff, and there's an open door for in certain venues that people just can very easily get booked. So you can definitely see new bands or young bands, coming
That's
through.
great. That's
Yeah, there's
great.
a lot of new young bands playing this kind of music, which is good
Oh
to see.
yeah, very good.
Yeah, and they are kind of bending all the limits of the and the genres of subgenres, because you see much crossover. I mean, doom with thrash elements or with death, and now with symphonic elements, kind of more punk, kind of more crossed. It's crazy, and I mean, this just enriches all the sound that belongs to the community, and it's wonderful to witness, to see this dark, heavy, kind of slow genre just giving birth to all of these branches that are coming out of them. It's it's
Oh yeah.
it's amazing.
Oh yeah. Very, very cool.
Yeah, guys. And those are all the questions I got for you. But before we wrap up, as a tradition here in the channel, I would like to ask each of you to help me formulate a question for my next guest. It can be anything you want. I mean, music related, food, cinema, books, I don't know, whatever you want.
What is the moment that you realized that death metal, that form of heavy music, was your path? What point did you make that decision that was what made you feel elevated and strong and motivated and got you going? And that you when did you realize that was your family?
Great
And that's
question.
yeah, cool, man.
The
Great
only,
question.
the only question I could think of is, have you ever snorted cocaine off a stripper's ass? I have.
Let's find out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, right. That could be.
Maybe it's just he's doing it on a regular basis, and for
Yeah.
him this
I'm not the only one, believe me, I know it.
yeah,
He's like, well, just 5 minutes ago.
yeah.
Wait, in fact,
Yeah,
here she
actually,
is.
I'm running late.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, great questions. Very, very fun questions, guys. Thanks a lot. Again, I can thank you enough for your time, for being so cool to talk to, and to be so open to discuss all these topics and all the things that have to do with your newest album and with yourself.
Yeah, tell everybody, please, I don't know if they can get the album down there, but I know TP Records ships to Mexico. So
Yeah,
go to our web, or go on Facebook or Instagram and follow us, Legions of Doom, and we'll tell you where you can hear the music or stream it or buy it. And please check it out. Give us a chance.
yeah. I always promoting all the music that most of the time on Bandcamp, because that's where I get my music.
So I'm about to do a Bandcamp for our merch, but I can't sell the music because our label asked me not to, but I might do it anyway. Actually, I just set it up yesterday. I'm going to get it rolling with all the t-shirts, but I'm going to put the records on it as well because fuck it.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
All right, absolutely.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you. You've been a great interviewer. You actually asked really, really good, thoughtful questions, and this has been one of my favorite interviews so far. So thank you very much, man. I mean that.
That's really nice to hear. Thanks a lot. That means
thank you very much, Mario. I hope to see you down there. I'm going to hit up my booking agent this weekend and say, let's play this festival next year because everyone else.
I can hook you up with the organizers. Don't bother about that. I can hook you up.
I want to go to that island, man, and see the dolls. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Yeah, the experience of a lifetime.
Creepy and evil. I love it.
Yeah. So, haters, eso es lo que tenemos en esta conversación con Kelly y con Ron de la banda Legions of Doom. No se pierdan su más reciente álbum de School 3 que acaba de salir a través de TP Records. Entonces, nos estamos viendo en el siguiente video. Por favor, cuídense un chingo. Hasta luego. Guys, thanks a lot.
Gracias.
Thank you so much.